rain. Yes. We have had a little severe weather, but all in all, we will take the rain. Here's what we saw over the past 24 hours. We have one stripe that went from northwest to southeast through the area. Over an inch of rain, 2.5 inches in Pawnee, almost 3 inches here west of Ponca City. You get outside of that, lesser amounts on each side of it, but all in all, really much needed rain, and this time it did make it into parts of southeast Oklahoma. And then once we take a look at that, plus the night before that, most locations across eastern Oklahoma getting at least around or over an inch. The further southwest you go, the less you get, but we have a fairly active pattern coming up. We're going to have a lot of off and on chances here going forward. More on that here in just a second. Right now, we do have that front that's making its way eastward. Still really hot down in Texas. We're much more comfortable. Things quiet right now. Likely not going to completely stay that way. Overnight tonight, we'll see a little bit of energy moving into the area. That could allow for some storms to bubble up, what we call isentropic lift. So we could see kind of a zone of showers and storms develop somewhere in green country, likely just to the southwest of Tulsa. But that chance of rain pretty high through the late overnight hours after 1 a.m., more likely after 3 a.m. the way things look. But just kind of be aware for that. And then as we roll forward from there, we're going to be talking about those rain chances kind of lingering around as we head throughout the rest of the week, mainly those overnight, early morning type deals, and those rain totals still could see maybe up around 1/4 to 1/2 inch, maybe locally a little more in some of those areas that get a little bit more of a downpour, but that's certainly something we will be keeping an eye on. Here's your forecast as far as temperatures. The next couple of days, once again, will remain a little cooler than normal. Then we'll be back up near normal. We may have a couple of fairly hot days, especially toward the end of the week, and then maybe another little bit of relief as we head into the next weekend. So that's kind of what we're looking at currently. 89 degrees, feels like 97, so it's still pretty humid, but a lot better than where we have been. That is for sure. 106 right now in Altus, 100 in Durant. So not everybody escaping this. Pretty hot still south of I-40. I-40 to the north, upper 80s to around 90. And as we roll into the overnight hours, here's what we're talking about. We get to midnight still in pretty good shape, but we do have that next little wave of energy coming in by around 3 o'clock. Once again, notice some scattered showers and storms bubbling up, mainly just to the south of Tulsa. Morning, those still could be lingering across parts of the area. Then that'll get out of here during the afternoon, and we'll see those temperatures kind of where we are today, upper 80s. We'll take it once again. Similar story, early morning shower and storm chance possible on Tuesday. 80s Tuesday afternoon, and then we'll start to warm back up. We'll keep those overnight morning chances, but we'll be back into the 90s likely by Wednesday. But in the meantime, we'll enjoy, once again, a much nicer start to our Monday again. A few morning storms possible, but then those will taper off. We should see a pretty nice afternoon with highs into the mid to upper 80s across a good chunk of the area. Things start to warm back up. It'll be breezy as well on Wednesday, but we'll be back into the 90s after that for several days. Once again, we're not going to completely get rid of the rain chances. It's not going to rain everywhere every time, but we'll have those little clusters moving around the area pretty much any given night, so you just kind of be aware of that. But all in all, temperatures, at least we don't have any 100-degree forecast on that, at least at this point in time. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll also watch those storm chances tonight. In the meantime, let's see what's happening with sports.